Hey everyone, Jason Hill here, and I'm on the beautiful island of Maui, and we're over in the town of Lahaina, where they have this wonderful restaurant right on the beach, and it's called the Aloha Mixed Plate, and they have some of the best mochiko chicken on the island. So let's go check it out, and then we're gonna make it back home. Aloha Mixed Plate serves up this famous Hawaiian dish with white rice and mac salad. Mochiko chicken is made from boneless chicken thighs, which are marinated in a seasoned sweet rice flour batter and deep fried until golden brown. Okay, we're back home, so let's get started on this super easy and super tasty recipe. Okay, if you can, you want to use chopped up thigh meat. Leave the skin on some of the pieces if you can. And I've got about a pound here, and this is going to give you anywhere from 2 big servings or 4 4-ounce servings. We're going to start by making up the marinade, and we're going to start with the dry ingredients first. So let me show you how we do it. Okay, we're going to start by adding a cup of the mochiko rice flour into a sifter. And this is pretty fine as it is, but we'll sift everything together. Next, a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. And then a tablespoon of sugar and a teaspoon of kosher salt. We'll just sift that down. Set that aside. Now we're just gonna make up the wet part of the marinade. Okay, we're gonna start with 2 eggs. You're gonna wanna whisk those up in a bowl. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of water. Keep whisking all along. And we have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice wine, sake. And then here I have 2 tablespoons of fresh grated ginger and then a teaspoon of my garlic shallot puree. If you don't have garlic shallot puree, 1 minced clove of garlic would be just fine. So get that in there. And then finally, gochujang is a sweet, spicy Korean sauce, and I'm putting in 2 tablespoons. It's really a concentrated sauce. Adds a lot of flavor and depth. Make sure we get that incorporated. Do your little figure 8s. Okay, now I'm just going to fluff up the dry ingredients a little bit just to get them all mixed together. And then we're going to pour in the wet. All right, slowly pour in our wet mixture. We're just going to fold this together. So it's almost going to be like a batter and a marinade. That's about what you want it to look like. You don't want to beat it. You just, like I said, just kind of keep folding it back and forth a few times. Oh, that smells so good. There. Ready for the chicken. All right, now I'm just going to drop the chicken into the batter marinade, and then just easily fold the chicken around. And you're going to want to cover this, keep it refrigerated for at least 4 hours, but preferably overnight. Okay, now that you got your chicken marinating for the next 4 hours, it's a great time to clean up your mess that we just made, because it's always good to clean as you go. And it's also a time to make up our firecracker sauce, which is nothing more than a sriracha mayo. It sounds a lot cooler when you say firecracker sauce. All I have here is a 1/2 cup of mayo, and then I'm going to add a tablespoon of sriracha hot sauce. And if you want it hotter, you can add a little more. If you want it less hot, do a 1/2 tablespoon. Super easy firecracker sauce. Or you can also call it a sriracha aioli. I'm going to squirt a little bit more in there. There we go. I like mine spicy. Done. The chicken's been marinating for 4 hours, so it's time to hit the fryer. All right, the fryer is preheated at 350. I'm gonna slowly drop in our pieces. And I'm just gonna do enough for one serving, so anywhere from between 8 to 6 pieces right now. The reason I do it slowly like this is because I don't want it to sink to the basket and stick to the basket right away. So I'm hoping they kind of float slowly down and don't stick. There we go. And then I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes for these small pieces. All right, they've been in there a couple minutes, looking good. If you don't have a deep fryer, you can always do this on the stove top in a pan with some canola oil, maybe like about a 1/2 inch deep, and you might have to turn them every now and again, but that works just as good. We're almost there. Okay, we've got about another minute. They're getting close, nice and golden brown. Oh, wow. Okay, it's been just about 5 minutes. We're done, and it's time to plate up and eat. Okay, I like to serve this with the little macaroni salad. I have a video on this that we can link to for you to check out if you like that recipe. I'm just gonna lay our little chicken pieces on our plate. Oh, look how beautiful and golden brown. So yeah, you can tell your friends if they say, what sauce did you use? You tell them firecracker. And they'll think you're awesome. And let's do a little white sesame seeds from the heavens, some chives from the garden. And you don't have to, but I like a little more color and a little more spice, so I'm gonna drizzle just a little bit more of regular sriracha across that. More green onion on our mac salad. There you go. All right, it is time to eat. Grab a little piece here. Such a great, easy, flavorful Hawaiian comfort food. And with that little sauce on there, the firecracker sauce, comes together really nice. And that batter, nice and crispy and flavorful too, of course. Anyway, give this recipe a try. Let me know what you think. And as always, thanks for tuning in, guys.